Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our
The recording is indeed in progress, and that means this episode of the Gallifrey Gals is in progress.
Get warped is what they're doing too.
Right. That's KATRINA.
That is PAULA.
Oh, thank you for singing it. And we're watching Star Trek The Next Generation today.
Damn straight we are, thank God, because we almost decided not to, and then
I was just about to talk about that. That's great.
I literally was like gonna champ it out. I was like,
here's the thing is, remember this, because we just filmed an episode for Get Wibbly Wobbly where KATRINA was like, there's gonna be a break before we watch this episode, and I was salty about it. I was like,
salty.
I'll get back at you for it in Star Trek, and I had the perfect opportunity right now to be like, no, well wait, you don't get to see part 2 of Birthright.
Steven Universe.
But instead I went, well, we should watch the part 2. We should watch the part 2. Because I'm kind. I'm a kind guide.
Except for last week when it was leaving me on a cliffhanger.
Look, that wasn't my fault. We had a schedule we had to stick to on the number of episodes we watched for each show, which was my fault because I was out of town. Here's the thing. We're watching season 6, episode 17, Birthright part 2 today.
I just edited part 1, so I literally rewatched the whole thing. I'm fucking ready. And they're going to give us a previously on.
We're going to get a previously on.
Is there really anything to talk about? You all know how I feel. It's a Worf and Data episode. That's fucking awesome. Data's going to get emotions because he's dreaming, and Worf is, I don't even know what the fuck's going to happen there, because what are Klingons and Romulans doing working together?
And why have the Klingons now captured Worf?
That's what I mean. It's so much more than just like, oh, the Romulans have captured these Klingons, unless we're like balls deep in some Stockholm syndrome. So I don't know, man.
There's only one way to find out. It's to watch the episode. Let's do it.
We were interrogated for 3 months. We tried to starve ourselves, but they kept us alive.
The Romulan commander Tokarth thought he was being kind. Tokarth offered to let us go.
But we knew that our families believed we had fallen in battle.
We asked Tokarth to let us stay, and he took pity on us.
Interesting that they didn't take their own lives.
I understand your desire
I don't
to
think,
preserve your
not that I
now that they're out of...
But what of your own?
Yeah.
I feel like now that they're out of the
There is
battle
no honor in
situation,
remaining prisoners.
then maybe the honor isn't
We
in
lost our honor when we were captured.
the suicide then. Yeah.
We lost our honor then.
It does not matter what happens to us.
Well, aren't you happy to have escaped the war?
The war.
Yes.
There is no war, Bossy.
We've heard the stories all our lives.
Where I come from, people are free to come and go as they choose.
So are we.
Are you? Because I'm not.
Tell your father that you would like to leave. Tell him that you would like to visit the Klingon home world. See what he says.
Here, Romulans and Klingons live in peace. I won't allow you to destroy what we have.
Do not deceive yourself. These people are not happy here. I see the sadness in their eyes.
That's not what I see when I look in my wife's eyes. I married a Klingon.
Sulks in the corner. What's your plan, Worf?
Not a good enough distraction. Go.
Damn, Worf, that was so good. He parkoured up that wall like nobody's business. I mean, he's also like 8 feet tall. He's got
a lot of weight to pull up on the
That's true
wall.
though. He's got a lot of weight but he is fucking a big boy.
Go, go, go.
You will grow accustomed to life here.
No, I don't think so. This ain't Beauty and the Beast.
Truly.
He is one of yours. Deal with him however you like.
But
I warn you, if he becomes a disruption, I will not be so tolerant.
This is what I wanted to show you.
This is a warrior's armor. That is a Janok. It is given to a daughter who has come of age, old enough to take a mate. Why is she forbidden to know what these things are?
They are not needed here.
But
Hiding things from your kids is not a way to keep them
not-
from asking
no.
questions or wanting to
Did
know.
not believe what his brother had done.
It is late.
go to bed.
It is time to sleep.
Great, cool. Getting very Minecraft vibes from their little lights.
Oh, yeah.
Did Kalis ever find his father's sword?
Yes, he found it.
Oh boy. I knew it. I knew it. I meant to say that out loud earlier.
You are Romulan.
Oh,
Don't be a
Lord.
bigot. Part Romulan. You don't have to.
Tokath is my father.
Port Romulan or full Romulan?
I thought you knew that.
Thousands of Klingons were massacred, many of them women and children.
I don't know what you're talking about. My father came here to escape the wars. He would never kill anybody.
Ask your mother. I am sorry if I upset you.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking upsetting. It was cruel.
I'm
And
sorry if
racist.
I was being racist towards you. Yeah.
I was surprised. I became angry. You cannot help being what you are.
There is nothing wrong with what I am.
What I mean
Oh my
is,
god.
it is not
I just
your
got
fault.
so mad.
Born? I'm sorry if that offends you.
No,
Before you knew me, you were attracted to me. Can't you leave the hatred behind too? Can't you accept me as I am?
You gotta get
like you
over your
believe
Romulan shit, dude. I know they killed your.
I
Parents
understand
are
it's
like that.
layered. It's layered, but how are you
not every
supposed
Romulan.
to get past? You know, like
Papa
That is not how you play this game.
hones the skills of the hunt.
Nothing's a game. It's all training.
We have replicators here.
Klingons do not hunt because they need food. The hunt is a ritual that reminds us of where we come from.
He'll teach you.
yeah.
If only he was this good of a dad with Alexander.
With
frankly.
Alexander, for Christ's sake. Yeah, where's his patience with him? But like,
What do you mean?
there's nothing wrong with wanting to teach
Come.
the ways of Klingon, but you
take
still
you
need
on
to
the hunt.
respect
Not allowed to leave the compound.
how they've been raised.
Yes.
They won't allow it.
It's not something that's just gonna go away.
I cannot sit in the compound like an old man. I must practice my skills.
We can't let you out.
I give you my word as a warrior.
He gave his word.
Are you seriously suggesting that we open the gates and let him
It's like he
wander
gave his word as a
free?
warrior. That means something.
Only a boy as his guard.
23 years ago, I gave you my word.
The responsibility is yours.
You will go with him. Take a weapon. If he breaks his word and tries to escape, kill
He
him.
doesn't know how to use weapons. He's a farmer. This kid who's been raised in a peaceful farming society is gonna be able to go up against a Worf. I don't
him.
think so. I don't think so.
How can you tell?
I can't smell anything. Yes. I can smell it.
Aww.
Remember the scent.
Because
This
it
is the moment.
Is
where life
obviously a
and death
part of who Klingons are.
Yeah.
This is what we are. Warriors.
But there can be more
I was
to it,
never taught
Worf.
that.
Father, if I wanted to visit Romulus or the Klingon homeworld, would I be allowed to go?
Right.
Oh, this is why you shouldn't have. You should have let Worf leave when he wanted to.
Get that off my table.
We are vegetarians here.
You do not kill an animal unless you intend to eat it. Today, I learned the ritual hunt. But that is not all I learned. I discovered that warriors' blood runs through my veins. We sing a song of victory, a song known only to me as a lullaby. But it is a warrior's song.
Ah.
Ba da.
Oh.
You have shown them what you want them to be.
I mean, he's not
There's
wrong either.
There's truth in
It's-
all of it.
Tuck and the others have tasted what it is to feel truly alive, and they will not give that up now.
Enough of this,
Or
or I will have you put to death.
Ooh, he didn't even like having to
and that
say
is
it.
what you will have
Guess
to
we don't
do.
live in peace.
You talk so much about being a warrior, about honor and death. Is it so hard to speak of love? Oh, please.
Yes.
Well, if you've come that far, can't you take it one more step? If there is anything that I've learned from you, from your reaction to me, it's that I have no place out there.
Yeah, like that would be very, very
Other
hard.
Klingons will not accept me for what I am.
Ignorance is truly bliss.
What we have built together would be destroyed by this man. And I cannot allow that to happen.
But the truth is, I am being executed because I brought something dangerous to your young people. Knowledge.
Father.
Stop this!
Step aside, Toke.
Worf would rather die than accept this way of life. And so would I.
This is our prison. It should not be theirs.
You must promise them never to reveal their secret.
We're giving everyone a thorough checkup in sickbay.
There was no prison camp. Those young people are survivors of a vessel that crashed in the Korea system 4 years ago. No one survived Kittimer.
I understand.
When they leave, though, they don't get to go back. I don't think. It's got to be a secret. They don't.
You can't go back. You can't go back. Oh man,
So-
he just lied to Picard.
Yeah. Do you think? How's your interpretation of when Picard said, "I,
I think he-
understand"? Do
I
you think
think-
he knows, or do you think he? What do you
Honestly,
think?
I think it could go either way.
Yeah.
I really think it could go either way, however you want to interpret it. A part of me likes it being like this little unspoken understanding between them, you know, of just like there's something more there. And maybe that's just what it is in general. Like maybe Picard understands there is something more and just is like, okay, I'm trusting what you say. And that's how we'll leave it. Because Picard, you know, he trusts his crew.
So
That's really
Renee
good.
Echevarria, it might be Echevarria, but I think it's Echevarria.
Echevarria, okay.
It's a Cuban name. Wrote this, and the quote is, "It was very personal somehow. My parents were immigrants from Cuba, and all of the issues that came up in the episode about assimilation and how do you keep your heritage is something I grew up with."
Yeah.
So it is an interesting way to explore that and the complicated nature of
And those complicated
that.
feelings that come with that. Like, yeah, there's, gosh.
Also, I know you really wanted to find out what Shrek, James Cromwell's character, like what those motivations were. It was supposed to be in here, but in between filming episodes, James Cromwell broke his leg.
Damn.
So they basically had to cut all of
That
his
sucks.
lines because he just couldn't be in it to shoot it.
Did they say behind like the scenes what it was going to be?
Yeah, so there was a scene where he confesses that he was once a prison inmate. So that scene was lost, and then another scene in which he would have been assassinated by one of the Klingons' grown sons who was determined not to hear the truth about his father. So it seems like Shrek was going to talk about being a prisoner and that his government let him rot, and it took his family to come and risk their lives to free him. He says he knows how governments can be and doesn't trust them. You think I do this for money is the quote, but actually I do it because I know what it's like. So he thinks that they are prison camps and he's trying to help get them freed because he once himself was.
Got it. Got it. Okay, well that sucks. Like, poor guy, broken leg, no fun.
So there was also, in terms of like them falling in love very quickly, which I kind of feel, Worf being like, I do love you. And I'm like, you've been here 2 days. There was a scene between Worf and Bael that was cut. That would have developed their relationship a little bit more. And then a scene between Worf and her mom, talking about the marriage to the Romulan, but that stuff was cut.
There's some, I don't know, I'm kind of willing to suspend it a little bit because there's such an intensity with Klingons anyways.
Yeah.
Like they feel so deeply, like whether they like to admit that or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting that they it's almost like they were like, oh fuck, we could have almost done 3 parts of this.
Well, it's funny because they put in that Data B story in the first episode because they felt like they needed to pad the first one out. It's like they had enough for 1.5 episodes is what they thought. Funny. So they padded it out. But that's why like we didn't get any more Data in this. Like that B line wasn't in this episode at all. Some people complained about when it originally aired. They were like, well, wait, that just goes away?
I mean, you heard me at the start of the episode. That's exactly what I said. Of like wanting it to or about it being a Data and Worf episode. It's so complicated. It's all so complicated, just as TNG does. There's so much about both of just valid points in all different circumstances.
It's the best thing about the show is that there are a lot of characters with conflicting views, and a lot of times both characters are right in their own moments, in their own ways, and I like that a lot.
I love it a lot. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all.
Yup.
That was good. That was very, very, very good. Oh, I love this show.
I know, isn't it so good? Let's see what we've got left here. I'm going to do my favorite thing I always do, where I look at all the episodes and go, oh, this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. Of course, yes, this one. Yes. Oh, and yep. Just a few things. There's one specifically I'm excited for us to watch, and also that someone we know helped.
That's right.
On. So
that's right. I will
hopefully get some fun information about it. So
I know by a little. I mean, I know nothing. I just know that there was help somewhere that he.
Yeah, I'll talk about it, y'all. And I don't want to spoil anything by saying any episode titles.
Okay.
What I will say for people who are interested, it is we're a few away from it still. It's number 24. So third to last of the season is the one. So for people watching, that's the one where we might be able to get some extra like background information about it because we happen to know someone who helped write the story for it.
Oh, Josh.
So, yeah.
He's so fucking dope. Can't wait. Wow. Well,
yeah.
You
know. Y'all, please, if you feel like supporting the show financially.
When is this coming out? Hang on a second. Sorry. What is this episode number?
17. So 17. Like 2 weeks from now.
So it's coming out on the 8th. Hi, YouTube.
I took a turn on a game I'm playing online. That's what I was clicking. I was like, all right, well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to
try and
just
get farther.
And
okay. Any of our homies that are over in the New York area, there's going to be a Star Trek convention that's going down that our friend who we were just talking about is going to be running panels at. He is going to be helping behind the scenes with a lot of other really cool people and a lot of really great Star Trek people. And I don't know, if you're out there, you should go to it. It is called, what is it? The Long Island Trek, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's like the Long Island Trek Convention. And the Long Island Doctor Who convention.
Trek Long Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming up at the end of November.
Cool. I've just Googled it now. Oh, they support the Trevor Project. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a really, really, really great group of people who are running it and putting it together. I know a few of them. You'll probably get to meet quite a few of them when we go to Gallifrey in February. It's just a very wonderful group of people, and if you're over there, you should support it and you should go check it out.
How cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool stuff over there. So anyways, that's all. I just knew that was coming up soon. And,
great.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put links and stuff like that below.
Oh, please do.
So besides that,
if you would like to support what we do here on the channel, help keep the channel running, you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/Gallifrey. Where you get access to full-length reactions in our Discord community. Our animated tier gets their reactions a week early, and it just helps keep the show running. So we really, really appreciate y'all. And if not, then please just subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you thought, because all those things help the channel out. And thanks for watching this far into the video.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thanks, homies.
I guess catch a Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no cat has ever watched before.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.